Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere. But kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah. Hook 'em horns.
Adjacent. Very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT. Adjacent.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. We are already laughing in the studio, and we have, I don't know what cologne y'all are wearing, but when y'all walked in, I was like, oh my gosh, they smell so good. And then I'm like, what happened to me last night? I got run over by a train.
Jody's an outside dog.
Yeah, Jody's an outside dog for sure.
Oh my gosh, I am definitely an outside dog. Y'all walk in and I'm like, oh my gosh, it smells so good.
I'm wearing O'Day tequila.
O'Day. I'm wearing so many booze on me. I'm surprised that the breathalyzer did not bust just me walking like, good God. Anyway, we had our spring fling. You guys have kids or no? No kids. Good. Don't do it.
Smart.
And,
yeah, we have a four-legged.
And we can only have one of those at a time.
Yeah, don't ever have kids because then you're going to have to go to a spring fling and then you're going to get really drunk and then you're going to come to a podcast and to start talking about it.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's
the
list
smell
of
like
reasons.
a train wreck. Like, did I vomit on myself?
Do you have to have a kid to go to
No, you don't. But it would be weird.
Okay.
But you could. You could just be like, I'm here at the spring fling. I'm raising money
Little
for
pedo. It's a
school.
little pedo.
Kind of sounds fun.
Who do we have in the house today?
We have Sammy and Jen.
Finally.
Finally, I'm glad we worked it out.
By the way, y'all
Nobody
are
travels
the
more than
cutest
y'all.
couple.
So cute.
Y'all are our favorite couple.
Jody just
Oh,
left.
By the
say
way,
that to every
everybody gets,
couple.
everybody gets so mad because I've said that like Taylor and Cheryl were the cleanest. And then I just give like these like compliments.
Yeah.
Y'all are our favorite couple, so everybody's gonna be mad about it.
Sammy's going to be mad that he's not the cleanest.
Yeah, it's pretty darn clean.
They are very
Yeah.
clean.
Which
We think
doesn't
they have
match your outside
I'm
dog.
a little bit OCD.
Yeah, we think they have ironing board competitions.
Oh. No.
Like
The
it's-
Cowens.
We're not quite that, but
Well,
I don't know if we have an iron.
we do.
steamer.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Probably have
we
a
do.
steamer.
Yeah. We have a couple of steamers, I think.
He doesn't
I have a
let you
steamer.
use it.
Yeah. No, because he's afraid I might break it or misplace it, which would even be worse.
Yeah, well, put your name on it like Taylor does. He puts it. He has his
She said he had it the
A
label maker.
Oh. That's good.
with his address.
Yeah. In case your iron gets lost.
That's probably all his
Return.
years in school teaching, right?
Please return
It's my number one iron. It says number one iron.
to 2020 South Lamar Matt Sell Round Show care of
Care of
Exactly.
Arpenia for Taylor Cohen.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Anyway, okay, let's get to it.
Well, wait. What did you do last night?
What did you do last
Minority
night?
Friday.
Okay, so hold on.
Friday.
Explain Minority Friday because Shelly, like, we were walking out and Jackie Crow was like, "Who is the? How do y'all know each other?" And Shelly goes, "From Minority Friday." And like,
So this is actually our friend Nimish, whom we all know.
Yeah.
Patel came up with
Jimmy. Jimmy
P.
P.
Yeah, Jimmy P. With the name Cash Patel.
Hilarious.
We
He has
just
so many-
every Friday we were all getting together, and he just kind of looked around the room one day, and they were all like people of color or women or whatever. And then he just started saying, "Hey, we getting together for a Minority Friday next Friday?" And we were like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "'Cause, I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess you're right."
Yeah.
And so then people were like, "Well, can we join?" Yeah. Also, anyone white was like, "Be like, well, that's."
She's like, "But it counts." We're like,
Shelly's like,
I
"I'm
don't know.
from Ireland."
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, and so then we kind of like started saying Minority Friday plus
Plus Robert.
Austin,
plus white people.
Todd or plus Robert or whatever.
Just to
And
make sure they
Chad.
knew.
Yeah.
Just
Plus
make sure they
whatever.
knew that they were a
And
guest.
Chad.
Right. Yeah. So that's kind of how it started.
I'm gonna be coming to Minority Friday when I retire this year. It's gonna be my definite go-to.
We'll be
We
at the
welcome
bar
you.
at Massel Rancho.
And I see that you're wearing a black sheep
11:45.
and a hat, which is one of my favorite bars in town.
Yeah, so we went to lunch at Matt's yesterday, our usual Friday.
So you start there,
And then it kind of
just
grows from there.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2-hour lunch. And yesterday we were kind of watching the Masters and having some drinks, and then people kind of come and go.
Yeah.
And then people that we invited but didn't hear from, they'll pop up, and then we're adding chairs, and it kind of grows from there.
Yeah,
But Matt wants
I
us
love
to
it.
say that your whole group has to be there when you get there,
That's correct.
and that there's no adding chairs.
That is correct. Yes.
They get
Wink,
really
wink.
Wink,
weird
wink.
about it.
Depending on who you are.
Well, if you know someone, which we do.
Yes, thank God.
We get a little
Melvin.
a little bit a little better treatment. And I actually gave Melvin from the group a bottle of bourbon.
Oh, good. Did you add
Okay,
Shelly?
did you write
Yes,
from Shelly?
from Shelly, yeah,
Minority Friday
From
group
adjacent,
and
yeah.
adjacent.
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
add her
yeah,
name.
yeah,
to it.
yeah, I did,
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Anytime you give a gift, I'll start adding your name too.
Okay, that'd be great. Yeah.
you.
Yep, we have to cover all the
Gift-
plug bases.
Yeah,
All
gift
the-
giving around Sammy, that was really funny because he's like, "Ooh, what did we get them?" He's just as excited to see what they're opening from us as they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like a baby shower.
He's like,
You're
"Ooh,
like,
what
"Let me
did-
see
what
what's
did
on
we
this
get
What
list."
them?
did we get?
Yeah.
Like, you'll have to wait.
Yeah, surprise.
And I love it when they thank me, and I just take all the credit.
He does.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, "No
They're like, "Thank you
problem."
so much." I go, "You're welcome.
You
Aw.
deserve that.
You deserve it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such
I
a
mean, I
turd.
picked that
Here
out just
for
for
you.
you.
Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
my husband does on Christmas. He's like, I got you for all my kids.
Yeah.
My kids.
When you think about it, it's a very efficient way to,
It is.
It's like,
Yeah.
There's
I mean,
no
I
need
need
for
both of you
both
go
to
to
go
the
do-
shop.
yeah,
It's
you
like
just
going to the
get
grocery store
whatever.
together.
Yeah.
Only Tammy and Brandon go to the grocery store together.
I
Nobody else
find
does
that.
that.
I find that very.
Odd.
It's
I
weird.
do. I think it's weird. I think it's a waste of time.
Yeah. I mean, we'll.
Once a year, I make him go with me.
Like for holiday.
If it's like if we're having like a party or dinner party or whatever, or if
You mean it every weekend?
if we're out and about,
go for
if,
those.
if we're out and about already, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I got to stop by here," and I'll go in with her. But other than that, if it's like the weekly or bi-weekly, like big grocery, like
He
she does it
Tries
mostly.
to, though.
but I'll-
He tries to stay in the car. I'm like, "No, bruh. Get
out.
You're not sitting
We're
in
doing
the
this
car for an
together.
hour. I'm not grabbing two
But-
things." He's like, "Oh, do you need me? I need you to get out of the car."
This isn't driving Mr. Sammy. This is
He's gonna prop up his phone and
What
watch
do you need me for?
TV. No, no.
But
Get out.
I do try to be a good husband every once in a while, because she's really busy and she's always like working and running around, and she's like, "I got to go to the store." I was like, "Well, I can go." And we have this list that we share, but then I have to have her go through, because she'll just like add stuff as she goes along. But if I'm going, I don't know the amounts or how much and this and that, so she has to go back on the list and put more details on
okay,
it. So,
Sammy.
Yeah.
I
He
see,
uses
I
the
see your
map.
game. I
Yes.
see your game.
yeah, so
He uses
yeah.
the HEB app to find exact aisles.
Hell yeah.
But all of that has helped him not call me 8 times from the store. And I would be like, "Just look around. Which one do you normally see at our house? That's the one to
Yeah,
get."
I don't know.
It's like I don't even notice.
My daughter
Like, just
puts
grab any
her
can of green
grocery list
beans.
by the aisles, like what to get in each
Yeah.
aisle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, he would
She's
love
very
that.
organized.
Oh.
Okay, how did y'all meet? I want to know how y'all. I want to
We-
know your love story.
I worked in bars when I first moved to Austin.
Ah.
Which ones?
I worked at the Brown Bar, and then I worked at the Old Star Bar.
Okay.
When it was
Okay.
the diviest, smokiest bar in Texas.
Oh,
That's why I sound like
And
this.
they have the sticky carpet.
Sticky carpet, no windows.
Carpet.
Yeah.
No windows. Yeah, it was luxurious.
Star Bar or Brown?
Star Bar.
Star Bar.
Brown Bar was
Downtown.
like
Downtown.
no. They changed ownership. Same place, same
Yeah.
sign, but they changed ownership and made all those windows. But it used to just be a box.
It was tiny. So whenever you're going out to the back patio, that's where it stopped.
Okay.
That was all added on. So it's just a bar.
I don't know why anybody would have carpet in a bar.
Mm.
Oh, it was gross too.
And you smoked in bars then.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like my voice came from my mom smoking Winston's at the house.
And our dad. No
and our dad
filter
with
Camel.
unfiltered.
Oh my goodness.
That's what my grandfather smoked. Camels.
Camel.
They're horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me that much. I just got used to it, except Shelly would take her backpack to school and they'd be like, "Did you smoke a pack of cigarettes before you came?"
My teachers would say, "Are you
will you
a smoker?"
You just had to leave your backpack outside of the house.
They're like, "Can you put
So
your
offended.
Could you put your
You're
backpack
like,
outside?"
I'm 8. You leave your backpack.
I ugly cried.
No, I didn't smoke cigarettes. But we did used to like steal our mom's cigarettes and smoke them in the playhouse. And it got us completely over cigarettes. Like,
Yes.
and we made our 6-year-old sister smoke them too with us because we were just like so feral.
Trauma bonding.
I don't even think we brushed our hair for 10 years.
I've never, and I know this is off topic, but my dad's a smoker, and so he would like at dinner, we'd sit around his family or
Yep.
whatever, and he'd eat, and then he'd like spark up like after he ate while we were sitting there.
Oh, there's
and
an
that
ashtray in the
completely
middle
turned
of
me-
the dinner table.
Completely turned me off of smoking.
Yeah,
So I've
no,
never
thank
smoked.
you.
I've
Yeah,
never
we did
smoked.
it when we were
Uh-uh.
kids, and then we didn't do it again. I don't know. If you want to smoke it up, whatever. But one time I
Nice,
was at
sure.
we were at Shady Grove, and John and I were sitting at Shady Grove having like a meal with these two people. And they would take a bite of food and then light up a cigarette. Take a bite of food and light up a cigarette. And then that guy ended up having some kind of like hallucinating event where he thought he was watching like Johnny Leno or what's his name? Jimmy Leno or whatever.
Jay
his name-
Leno?
Jay Leno. And he thought he was sitting like on his shoulders.
Is that his cousin or something? Like, is that Jay's brother?
I'm like, what the hell? He thought he was sitting on that guy's shoulders. And he was like, there I am sitting on Jay Leno's shoulders. I was like, we can't hang out with them anymore. So then I just want to go to my
I think maybe there was more than cigarettes going on there.
Yeah,
Just
there
a
was
thought.
a little
The
more
special
than
cigarettes.
So you
Yeah.
worked at the Star Bar
I worked at
with
the Star Bar.
carpet.
Yes. And we
And
just had a
Brown.
lot of mutual friends. My friend Tommy that worked there was good friends with, or Tommy did not work there, but Tommy worked there before me. But he would come in a lot and he was good friends with Sammy. So I would just always see Sammy around. And then we ran into each other at a wine and food event. Do you remember when the wine and food festival was fun?
Yes.
And you could like just pick a couple of
Yeah,
them.
What
there-
happened to that?
But there were years.
The
though,
magazine bought it.
There were years. There's a few
That we
years
didn't see
gap
each
that
other.
we didn't see.
Yeah.
Each other. Yeah.
And then we ran into each other that night, and I'd been overserved grossly. And I asked him if he wanted to make out with me. I said, I know you want to make out with me, don't you? And he said, no, I do not. I said, yeah, you do.
Sammy, the
He
answer's
said-
always yes.
It's the same night. Well, she was.
No, I
First of
don't.
all, she was limping around because she had fallen that night and busted her, like literally, like broke
I
her
broke my
her
tailbone.
butt.
Oh my!
I didn't know at that
God. They
point.
say that's the worst.
It is the
break.
worst. I had a standard too, a car. I couldn't drive because you
Oh my God.
Didn't you
I
have
had
a
a
donut?
donut.
A
I
little donut?
had a
It was
donut.
So you were bringing the sexy, and you're
Oh.
like, you know, you want to carry.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was like, no, I do not.
Just like,
You're a mess.
I was like, I know you do.
Jen, this is my game. I'm like,
Shelly.
I know I'm awkwardly sexy, but you want a piece of this.
That's how Shelly and one of our
Awkwardly-
friends stopped being
awkwardly
friends.
sexy.
You don't understand why I'm in your spank bank.
I understand.
You're
why
like,
you don't.
How did she get in there?
But you're about to find out.
It's like,
Yeah.
I am dying right now.
Yeah. So he did.
you wanna kiss me?
Yeah, that's exactly
He's
what
like,
she did. I
no.
was like, no, I do not.
No.
And then he
'Cause
moved
you're
in like
sitting
2
on like a
weeks.
tire.
Oh my God.
Fast forward.
Hear that? And then he moved in 2
Oh, okay.
Kind
That
of
was
moved
14
in.
years
I was-
ago.
I was
So
between-
wait a second. Did you kiss her that night?
Yes.
You did.
Knew it.
Yeah,
You knew it.
You.
I did.
You knew it.
After some, I had to make.
I
I had to make her
love
wait a
that.
little bit though. But,
Yeah. Like
a
but
solid
it ended
8
up.
minutes.
Yeah, it ended up.
Okay.
I love that.
No, I don't.
I
No,
love
I
y'all's
don't.
love
But
story.
she her story is that I guess she heard me. I
I
didn't
heard
know. I didn't notice she
laughing.
was there.
Yeah.
and she heard me laughing.
Yeah. Sammy's got the best laugh.
He does.
Oh,
And I
my
was like,
gosh,
I know
you
that
do.
is.
You're like,
But I had-
know
I had-
you
I had
want
not
to
stomping
seen
over there.
Walk up song.
I had not seen her in forever though.
And he was like, well.
Look
Oh,
at you.
so you guys have been out all night.
You got off of the donut. I'm in now.
No, I'd broken my butt
but
like
tell
10 minutes
I've
earlier than
broken my
that.
butt.
And did not know yet.
So this.
So when
this-
you
this was
moved
at-
in, she was on the donut.
she was on the donut. She had she was on the nut for sure.
No, sir. No, sir.
This was at Hotel St. Cecilia, and this
Oh,
was kind of a
nice.
private deal because
It was Moet.
yeah,
Sponsored
or whatever.
it
And
after
we had
lunch.
friends that were in the liquor business or whatever. That's how we got in. But I was like, she was telling a story about how she fell, and I was like, what? Like where? She's like, they have these like this long stairwell, like kind of
To
like
go up to, like,
go
a
up to the
room.
rooms and
Yeah.
stuff. And she goes, "Come here, I'll show you." And I look up, I was like, "Oh my god!"
No, I wasn't up there. I
Oh.
was leaning on the
Went to the
rail,
rail, right?
down, and they were like, "There's no rail there." I was like, "Well, that's why I fell."
so she like went to go hit the rail and she just fell. How many steps?
No steps, just straight down.
Oh
But
my gosh.
Oh.
I
You
just
could've
went to
broken your
lean backwards
spine.
and just boom, fell.
But you were on
I was on solid
on
ground.
solid ground.
I was not solid. The ground was solid. I had 3
You
glasses of
wanna
champagne.
kiss
Yeah.
me? You wanna kiss?
It was my best
You want
showing.
to touch my broken butt?
Kind of singers.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were serving like Grand Cru, like it was super fancy, and I was way overserved. And I had 3 glasses of champagne in front of me, and they were like, "Man, we have to take your drink." So I was like, "You can have 1." And I slid 1 over to him, and I kept 2. And then he came back, and I had procured another one, and I had 3. And he was like, "I need to take 1." I was like, "You can have this one." And I'll give him another one. And he was like, "Get
Oh my
out
God.
of here."
Oh my
That is so
gosh.
hot.
Oh my
Isn't
God.
it?
That is a bitch.
I
That
try
is
to
a
tell my
Saturday
single
Night
girlfriends,
Live
I'm like,
good.
it's really pretty easy, man.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to
Follow
tell him
me.
exactly. It's like, you can move in with me.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
you pass him
He
an
kept
empty
his.
drink.
He had a place.
I had
We
a
just-
place.
Yeah, he just never went back there.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
This
Yeah.
is
We
the
just
best
celebrated-
story.
We just celebrated 7 years married.
7
and
years.
14 years together. We got married on our 7th anniversary
Wow.
together. Yeah,
Oh
no,
my gosh.
And a super fun wedding.
it was fun.
So fun.
It was stressful, but it was fun.
It was only he didn't do anything to plan that wedding. All he had to do was show
That's
up,
like
and
the
he talks
gift
about how
that he
I
doesn't
mean,
stressful
bring.
it was.
the actual,
Why didn't we get
the
you?
actual
I wasn't.
event that day was
It wasn't stressful for me. I was eating Chick-fil-A nuggets and drinking champagne before we got married.
I was
Oh my
I was
gosh,
freaking
sounds-
out.
I had no stress.
I stayed completely sober because I was like seeing friends I hadn't seen in a long time
Nah.
and family, and I was like, I don't want to be all.
I was here for my own party. I was like, let's
Nah,
do
stuff.
It was a
You know?
fun party.
But I have to give her credit because I was really like, okay, this is the planning part of it. I was really like had anxiety about it,
Yeah.
but just from other people's stories and from what I thought I knew about planning weddings.
Yeah.
And I was like, if we have to sit down and look at, flower arrangements and all this
Yeah,
stuff,
nothing.
like if the wedding's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like
Sammy's got a good
because
decision
we're gonna
maker.
like freaky like kill each other.
Yeah.
And she was like, nope. She's like, we're gonna have the ceremony and then we're gonna move all the tables and stuff out and we're gonna have a party. And so that was the best
They're
way to
like,
do it.
Sounds great.
Yeah, sounds
I'm
great.
in.
Yeah, that's it. So,
Oh my
so,
gosh,
so,
I
so,
love
so we had
that.
no issues in planning.
Where did you get married?
What was it called? 1102 East.
Yeah.
It's on-
It used to be the Big Red Sun.
Garden Center.
But a funny story about that is that it talk about stressful. We had to. And she can talk more details about it. But we were supposed to have it in at the Native Hostel. And then
in their back room.
In their back
private
room.
room.
And our friend Michael Dixon, who's one of the owners, and we're like, cool. And so then we, were planning on doing that. And then, like, was it
3 weeks before?
3 weeks before the wedding, we met him out to kind of like iron out the details. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I'm thinking about I'll get some big fans back there for you guys and stuff like that. We were like, what? He's like, oh yeah, it doesn't have any AC.
Oh.
We were like, excuse me?
And it was warm.
Yeah. And so we were like, okay, well, we can't have our wedding there.
Yeah.
We changed the venue 3 weeks before.
So we changed the venue 3
Oh
weeks
my
before.
gosh,
yeah.
how stressful.
And that speaks to
Mhm.
how connected y'all are in town, that you could change the
Well,
venue.
that was one
It
of the,
was
that was
all
one of the
serendipitous.
places
It worked out.
that was in the mix, and we kind of passed on it, and then we kind of scrambled and went back to see if it was still available.
Yeah.
and it was.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, we got lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, that is lucky.
Yeah. But stressful.
Very stressful.
You're
Well,
like,
it worked out.
I was an event planner. I was
Yeah.
like, man,
It
at least it's not
happens.
3 hours before. 3 weeks is plenty.
Yeah, 3 weeks you can do it, but that is still very stressful. So you're from Baton Rouge.
I'm from Baton Rouge.
And what brought you to here? Like,
A U-Haul.
I love it.
I was living in Arkansas and
And you went to Arkansas.
went to Central Arkansas.
Central Arkansas.
Mhm.
Okay. And then you came here with the
Mhm.
U-Haul.
I'd
And
never been here. I didn't know anybody. I didn't have a job.
oh,
I was
untethered.
25.
An
I had
untethered
a
move.
Jeep Grand Cherokee that I loved, and I just needed to get out of there. I was in a relationship I needed to get out of. I was like, Little Rock was never my forever. My dad moved me up there when I was in 10th grade from Baton Rouge, and I knew it wasn't my forever. And I was like, I picked it out.
Was that Sheba the Jeeba?
Sheba the Jeepa.
ah,
That is nice.
I picked it out with my friend over some Miller Lights and chicken wings, and then it was Boston or Austin.
Oh my God.
And I'd been to Boston. I loved Boston, but I called, and it was like $400 a month for you to park your car
what?
because there's not a lot of.
And you were like,
and I was like,
Sheba, Boston, Sheba,
I know,
Boston.
and I was so southern that I was like, I'll not have a car. And my rent in Little Rock was $250 a month, so you can imagine what $400 a month
Gosh, I
sounded
wish.
like.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess I'll go to Austin. I'll give it a year. If not, I'll go home to Baton Rouge. And that was 21 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Thank
I'm
goodness.
so glad you're here.
Yeah.
I saw you and you guys in Austin. I think it was like maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Y'all were walking through the parking lot by TLC, and I was like, oh, I almost like flagged y'all down to get y'all like to come hang out with me. But I was at a school event, and I was like, I can't.
We went to It's Italian. We live right there.
I know.
Yeah.
So y'all
And
live in
the
the Zilker
Stoles.
neighborhood.
They're
Yeah.
2 houses away from us.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we walk. I mean, that's what we love about it. We just walk.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
the
I could definitely
walkability.
not have a car now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone
Yeah.
like I mean, we crossed the river for whatever.
I mean, you came
but
today.
but usually we're like,
Get my
where is
paperwork
this?
over.
We're like, I'm not crossing the river.
You had to get your paper.
I'm not-
She had to
I'm
get
not
her
crossing the river.
passport to come
Yeah.
north of the river.
Yeah.
to make
Yeah.
sure it's.
Come do the podcast. They had to get the passport.
Yeah, so that's kind of a running, but not a joke, but it's kind of true.
It's kind of
like-
debilitating
it's kinda
for
like,
me.
Yeah,
Because I've only lived in the 04. In 21 years I've been
I
here.
love the 04 area.
And I can't-
But it's so
I can't quit you, man.
expensive.
Yeah.
It's so
I know.
expensive.
Well, it's
over
so
there.
great and
Ugh.
accessible, and it has everything.
It has
all-
good bubble.
everything.
It's a beautiful bubble.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah,
it's
so-
a great area. I've loved teaching over there. It's been really nice. And then you're from Houston.
I am.
And then what part of Houston did you grow up?
Grew up. I kind of had a dual childhood. Like I grew up in mostly Third Ward and Fifth Ward, Houston, and then my parents moved out to Spring,
Okay.
and so and back it was just like Spring was like way out.
Yeah.
and yeah,
It wasn't a suburb. It was another town.
yes, it was. So I split my time between Houston and
With his
Spring.
grandmother in Spring.
I would stay because I had all my friends and stuff in Houston, and I would basically stay at I call her my grandmother, but she was actually my great grandmother, my mother's grandmother that raised me.
Wow.
So I would stay in school there and stay there during the week, and then I would go out to Spring on the weekends.
His parents have been together since they were 13 years old.
Oh, wow.
So they were working a ton. They had him at 17. They were working a ton when he was young, and he was happy going to Catholic school there because
I went to Catholic school because I
Okay.
was such a bad kid.
You were a bad kid.
Yeah, I used to flick my boogers on girls.
I'm going to tell you that's not a bad
And she's like, "You want
You
to kiss me?"
Obviously, you're in.
but it was recommended that I go there. He might need to go to private school.
Might need
That's
a little
funny
extra
because
dis-
now private schools just kick them all out.
Yeah.
I went to our Mother of Mercy Catholic school.
Okay.
Now, and that's another dual.
But it seemed to have a good.
Yeah, it was a great
Okay.
experience. But
Did they whoop you with a ruler?
Yeah, nuns and priests, or talk about
Masochists.
corporal punishment. I mean, they had these paddles, and
Yeah.
I mean, it was brutal. But I was Baptist as far
And a
as
Catholic.
religion.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go to Catholic school during the week, and we would have go to mass and stuff, and then on Sundays I would go to Baptist church.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So,
Was it-
Such a duality.
Things have
Yeah, that's a
changed.
duality.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a pretty. My childhood was pretty.
intense and different. And
It was different.
duality.
Yeah. I mean, it was fine. I mean, it wasn't anything that stressed me out or anything.
Yeah.
It was just different. Other kids didn't understand what, and then
Yeah.
and who, and so yeah, it was
Did you
just.
accidentally do some of the up and down while you were at the Baptist?
Well,
church?
I did, and I still today, all the prayers and things of that nature they're all just all the stuff that I learned in Catholic school.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot.
Yeah. So and then we have all the fundraisers and stuff and this and that, and then once again we go Sundays. I was in Baptist church.
So do you miss Baton Rouge and Houston? Do y'all miss it? Or do y'all like Austin in your bubble?
I like Austin. This is the longest I've ever lived anywhere is Austin. I love to go home to Baton Rouge, and we go home to New Orleans a lot.
Yeah.
New Orleans is about an hour from Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
And has a obviously bigger airport. Baton Rouge it's just a big small town. I mean,
It
it's not
is.
that
So
big.
fun.
It is. We have
Um,
family there.
But we go home for Christmas and stuff. That's where I
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I love it there. I love Louisiana. I just think it's so I love that you can go into a bar and buy a bottle of booze and walk out with it. And then we go and get the family pack. They call it the family pack drive through at Maggio's in Natchitoches. Get a family pack of margaritas. They call it the family pack. You're going to give it to your kids.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's fun for the whole family. Yeah.
Jimmy and Sally, y'all go ahead and
strawberry.
have
You can have a strawberry margarita.
a little drop
Little
for
Timmy.
the day.
Yeah.
Well, and growing up too, I mean, just wasn't that big of a deal to drink. And I think they just kind of took the
They took it.
getting older and going wild
Yeah.
wasn't a thing. It was whatever. And it was still 18 was still the drinking age.
Yeah.
I was in high school at 13. I graduated at 17, so I was young. But I was in ninth grade. And,
Yeah.
I'm still best friends with my best friend since I was 12. She was just in town last weekend.
What's
And
her
we're
name?
Melody.
Melody.
And we were talking about her. We were freshmen and her brother was a senior, and he would bring us home in the minivan that had no seats in the back. So we would just sit in the back and we would go through the daiquiri shop.
Yeah.
And I would get strawberry and then just
family pack.
just say that I
family
had I would just say I had a snowball.
They just take a little
my red
bit of
tongue.
scotch
Yeah.
tape
It's-
and put it
it's-
over
it's
the.
just a-
They do that now.
It's a whole,
So
it's
that
like,
it's
it's
not
a whole
opening
different
table.
world there.
It is.
No,
It's like a third world country with the best food.
I mean, it's I mean, it's the whole
Right.
the culture is. I mean, we love the culture, but
Yeah.
it's funny talking about going to the bars and walking out. For a while, whenever we go back, I had to get used to let's go somewhere else, and I was like, I have to finish my drink first. I was like, no, just take it to go. I was like, I forgot. She still does that here.
Sometimes I'm not done with it.
She'll just walk right out.
Sometimes I'm
yeah.
not done with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, and she'll just walk right out with a
That's our
drink.
memo.
Yeah. We have
Same.
like some of the glassware at our house is like mismatched because
Oh,
it's like from
yeah.
different restaurants.
Agreed.
So she's walked out.
I'm just not done with it.
I paid for it, and I tell
you'd
them all
give
the
me
time,
a
I'm
go
like,
cup,
exactly.
I would
I'm
walk.
glad
I'm only in the 04.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
walking over.
Yeah.
She used to tell them about your
Jen, we're the same. I've been banned from places because
Oh, she got in so much
from
trouble.
Kelly and Robert's neighborhood bar because I walked out with it. I asked them, I was like, "Can I get a to-go cup?" And they were like, "No." And so I just took and got in the.
I don't understand how after COVID it matters anymore if we take our drink with us.
I
Small.
agree. I totally agree. Tell them about your relationship with the Curas.
I lived in a condo really close to Curra's on Old Torf.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh yeah, right across the street.
and I would go there all the time, and I would just come in, and Brian was the bartender there like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I would bring in those little monkey dishes and margarita glasses, return them. And he's like, "What?" I was like, "Well, I wasn't done with my margarita, and I couldn't find a to-go container thing for my sauce, and I wanted to take it, so I put it in my to-go box."
So she would just take dishes and whatever.
I would just return it. I would just bring them back.
And then next
he
time
was
she come in, she like return all.
That's
He rolled his
hilarious.
eyes at me. He was like, I called him. This was way before Uber, and I was dying of a hangover, and I was ordering all this food, and he's like, "How many people are there?" I was like, like how many? 12. 1. And I was like, "Can you bring it to me?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Please, I'm dying. Can you please bring it here?"
Please.
He was like, "No, it's right across the street." I was like, "Brian, it's right across the street.
"Come on,
Can you please bring it to me?" He was like, "No." And I drove over there.
Oh, you did not.
I couldn't imagine walking. I was like, "No, I can't." It's about 80 steps.
Yeah.
I had to drive over
Oh
there.
my god!
Return my
Hilarious.
weekly allotment of dishware.
It's like you're
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I just
love
always
it.
brought it
"Hey,
back.
Jody, small world." Hayden's friend AJ with his friend Florin lived like above y'all or
No,
underneath
next to
you.
us. He was-
Yeah,
yeah, connected to us. Do
Yeah.
you remember that? The
What's
French
that?
horn player? That, Melinda's son
Yes, I do.
was friends with her son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He was
and he's
so
actually
sweet.
playing in like New York on Broadway, and that French
That's
horn is
amazing.
still at it.
Good.
Yeah.
He was so sweet.
It
I
happened-
lived there for
I love
13
It happened
years.
across the street.
Right across the street.
the
Yep.
hall from you guys.
I bought that condo in 2008 when I was making like $35,000 a year, right before the
So
market
smart.
crashed, because you could just lie on your mortgage application
Yeah,
about
yeah,
how much
yeah.
money you made,
Yeah.
which is why the market crashed.
Yeah.
And
But
you could get 125s. That's what I was in that business.
like,
They're just giving away.
they're like, "How much do you make?" I was like, "This much." And my mortgage guy, who was a bar regular, was like, "You should probably add about 15,000." I was like, "No problem."
You took the pencil and erased it. It's like
No,
Scratched it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I bought that in 2008 and then sold it at the height of the market in 21.
Nice.
But I love that place. A lot of our friends are still in
Yeah.
there, and I still go to that pool. Like, I
Council
love it.
Ridge, and we call it the Ridge.
All roads in.
Yeah. It's, I mean, literally, like, it's in that little dip right there before you
Yes.
kind of go up the hill.
Backs
Oh,
up
yeah.
to that Blunt
heading,
Creek Preserve.
Like
And-
I
Taco
love
Bell,
that.
Taco Bell.
and it's a dead
Ridge.
zone for cell phones and everything, and it's just wild over there.
Oh my God.
That's a
Donna and I used to
39
live over
acre
that.
preserve.
There's a
there.
preserve behind
It's
it.
39 acres.
Oh
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Yeah.
And it's an old volcano.
Yes.
What?
You go back there and there's signs and there's
Signs.
plaques. It's an old volcano, that hill right there between, it was us and then Travis High School. That plot of land in the middle is 39 acre preserve that you can walk.
Oh,
There's
wow.
there's
Yeah,
volcanic
Creek
volcanic activity back there. Yeah, and there used to be an old dairy farm too.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a
Yeah.
homeless camp.
It's that too.
Okay. Is it
And
is.
coyotes.
And coyotes.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
coyotes back there as well.
There's
yeah.
porcupines back there.
Yeah.
There's
I
all-
love porcupine.
There's all kinds of anything you can imagine back there.
Wow.
I am gonna go
wild.
explore.
Yeah, you should.
It's wild.
Bring a
It's a
stick.
mace.
And
Bring a big
you wouldn't know it just by driving.
No.
No.
Yeah.
It's a cute little place. I'm sure it was built in the 60s. It was
Nice.
apartments.
I didn't
It had an
we
indoor
had
pool.
volcanoes in Austin.
Yeah, there's another one on the east side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I am
And then it was
going to go
turned into
look at-
condos in
Yeah.
78.
And there's access to it from the backside, like on the St. Edwards side.
That's the real
Oh,
entrance.
That's the real
okay.
entrance.
It's
It's back
St.
there in Sherwood
Edward.
Yeah.
Forest.
St.
that area.
Edward's Trail. Is that the name of
it's
it?
like it's like a little street off of Eastside Drive.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You just park and there's
Are
like
you
a tiny sign, and
Tiny
that's how you
sign,
get in
and
there.
That's how you get in there.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go explore.
You should. It's got trails and there's like
I'll take
plaques
a
about the
stick.
And
volcanoes.
there's a creek
I'm
running
really
through it.
fascinated by porcupines.
There's porcupines. There's everything back there. It's wild.
Yeah.
I am fascinated by them. How do they live
Coyotes.
with all that?
How did they know to shoot off
I
their?
don't know.
Yeah, and then like, how do they have sex?
Very carefully.
This one.
All right,
Jokes.
so you've lived in Austin and you've lived in Baton Rouge and Houston. So what is your favorite bar? Where's your favorite bar?
Justine's.
Yeah.
Justine's.
I would have to say
It's my favorite
Justine's.
bar / restaurant
Yeah.
/ dining experience in Austin. Always will be.
Yeah.
I love a 3-hour meal.
Uh-huh.
I would have to agree with that.
I want to start with an
Nice.
appetizer and then maybe get something later. Maybe in 45 minutes. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
And there's no pressure.
There's no
Maybe
pressure.
I'll
They
drink
don't
my
rush you out. As a matter of fact, they kind of
that.
encourage, But our favorite thing and this is regardless of where we are, is we always try to sit at the bar.
Yeah.
I love to
'Cause
sit at the bar.
that's
Pro
the-
tip.
Yeah, that's the best. You get the best service.
Yeah.
You get to meet
build a
people.
relationship.
Mm-hmm.
There are some restaurants in town where like the actual dining room feels like a completely separate restaurant
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
than the bar.
Oh yeah. But that's like Matt. I'm like, oh, don't send me in the boring area. I'll come back later.
I
Oh,
know.
she's like, boring island. I'm not going there.
If you get to the left too, I'm like,
Oh,
Oh.
snooze
Great.
fest.
It's snooze fest. It is so
Like,
boring
I
back
know,
there.
I'm
So
coming here to
boring.
sleep.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you hate me?
we came to I don't know, I forget what the occasion was, but we came to meet the Stoles.
it was Austin's birthday.
It was Austin's birthday, and they put us in that back left room.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
Austin
you guys,
was
I think you guys were like in the bar area.
we saw y'all there.
We came and said hi,
Oh.
whatever. We're like, man, they're in the fun room.
Austin was so mad because they wouldn't sit in there, and he was like, "Don't you know who I am?" They were like, "No."
No.
He was like red faced. He was like, "I've been
He was
coming here
mad.
every Sunday my whole life," and I was like, "They don't care about you."
Like,
They put us in the poo poo room.
She
you
so
made us
mad
see.
about it. Yeah.
Oh,
there's
I
Yeah.
came over
more
and talked to
people
y'all
that
that
crap
day.
out.
Say it again.
I came over and talked to y'all.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
in
came
the
over
boring
and said that,
room.
Yeah, I was
Probably
like,
walked out and went,
You're like,
I walked
oh,
in,
I
was
gotta
like,
walk
what
to the
are they?
bar.
Yeah, it's like walking from like first class to coach. Like,
It's like-
ugh, what are y'all doing back
It's like
here?
you're next to the.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? What happened to you?
Do y'all know Austin's?
Oh
in
my
the-
god, Austin!
Tell
Wait,
us-
Yeah.
Did you know he's poor and he's back there sitting? with the-
And it's his birthday. Ugh.
It's been a rough real estate year.
It has been rough.
They were like, "It's
Rough,
$1
rough,
extra to sit in the
rough.
bar." He was like, "No,
Oh my god!
we'll not pay it."
All right, what
They're
is
not
it
following him
like?
on the YouTube?
What is it like to live in a house divided, where you have one of those flags that have like Texas,
Texas and
and
Arkansas.
Arkansas?
It really only affects us when we play each other.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
Um,
I kind of I root for her team when we aren't playing.
He
But that's
actually
because
rooted
it-
against me when Texas
I did
Tech
not. This is a
beat
lie.
us in the Sweet 16
is not
at
true.
Witnesses. It was
It was a
tragedy.
really good game, and Arkansas had the game, and then it went to overtime.
They
and
added
then they
4 more
lost.
minutes to that clock.
and
We
and
were
I was
done,
just-
and they added 4
I was
more
just like
minutes.
cheering a good game, and she's like, "Well, you're rooting for
Who
Texas Tech."
cares
I was
about a
like, "No,
good
I'm
game?
not."
It's only a good game if I win.
Well,
Exactly.
If I did that to him, he would lose. his mind.
Oh yeah.
not true.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, but it's fine though. Like I said, it's
Fine.
I mean, there are the certain occasions where, for instance, in the College World Series a few years ago, when there's a fall, they were like 1 out away from winning
I
the
don't know why we have to
series,
talk about this.
and 3 guys are standing there,
They were just chatting.
and the ball just dropped right in between all 3 of them, and I was like, "How many Razorbacks does it take to catch a ball?" And then they lost.
Ooh.
How many rings?
Ooh.
And on those occasions, I have to laugh.
You
I have to chirp a little
yeah,
bit. Yeah, because
Well, and you're good spirited about it.
Yeah.
You're not
well,
holding
I'm
a
gonna
grudge.
tell you. This probably needs to be edited out, but I'm just gonna say it. So when we were growing up, our mom was like, there are 3 types of people that I do not want you to ever get in a relationship with or marry. And I was like, worried that she's going to say something racist or whatever. And she goes, you cannot marry a Sooner, a Razorback, or an Aggie.
I knew an Aggie had to be one of them. Yeah.
I was warned. Everybody when I moved to Texas was like, listen, it's bad enough you're going to Longhorn country right in the middle of it, but just stay away from the Aggies. They're just weird.
They're just weird.
And I have not been proven wrong on that.
I mean, I've met some good Aggies. I'm not going to lie.
Stephanie Stoll's the exception. There's
Yeah.
only one.
There's really I've met Emily Peters is a good Aggie. They don't take it too seriously. But she does. She's a
Does she
little.
wear that ring?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird.
But Stephanie overcompensates for her Agginess.
She's a
we
doll. She is a doll.
I know we're audio only, but there's we have to show them. Do you have the picture handy with us? So this was when Texas played Arkansas at Arkansas.
I think
a few years ago.
Oh, I think we have it
And
on
we
our
and we
screen.
and we had
This
House
one.
Divided.
and we had
This one.
yes.
We're gonna put it on.
We
our-
had
That was a great day.
we had a watch party, but she was just coming in from
Work trip.
for his work trip. So there were people already at the house.
I got there
Everything.
5:58.
She
Your
got there.
car.
Yeah, she got
Car
she,
for your
she
life.
ran in,
Yeah.
put her gear on, hog hat or whatever, and we proceeded to just
Get your ass kicked.
to bed.
Oh, yeah.
And
That was
and she
nice though. I did stop singing the fight song for
Yeah.
field goals.
Oh, yeah.
She was the only Arkansas fan in the house, and
And she
I just had
brought
to go
it.
outside. I had to go outside.
That was a
I
great day
couldn't-
for you.
Yeah, I just had to go outside.
Yeah.
I
Was
just
this
followed you
before?
outside.
Yeah,
Was this before or after?
It's
marriage?
okay.
This was
Oh,
we were married.
we're married. Yeah.
And you're still married.
We're still married.
We're still
this
married.
was like
Yeah.
20,
Yeah.
21 or 22.
So you made it through that night.
We did. We did. Yeah.
We made it through COVID, so it's going to take a lot.
Yeah.
COVID was.
I didn't work for 15 months.
Okay.
I was
what
so
do y'all
tired of
do for a
myself.
living?
COVID was tough.
I had an event management company that I worked at for 12 years and then bought in
What's the name?
17 or 18. It's called Brooks Event Management now. And I ran boat and RV shows in Austin and San Antonio. Very niche. Never been to either one of those before I did that. And then COVID happened
Yeah.
and the boat shows never came back. And then I still have the RV show.
Okay.
So for 15 months, there was no events in our area of town. I'm not sure what was going on for you guys when COVID, but there was no events.
Yeah.
So I didn't work for 15 months during a very rough election year. Sammy was worried I was going to lose my mind. And I was losing my mind. We had to buy a new couch after I'd burrowed a hole in it, like just laying there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Um,
There
And
were
then,
a couple
yeah.
times where this is after you figure out like, okay, this is probably gonna last a week, maybe 2 weeks, and we're just like, all right, we're just like drinking every day. She's baking,
Oh my gosh.
bread and stuff.
Sourdough.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. And,
for
and I
the
was-
first 2 weeks, I was like,
and then
I
I'm going to
hated
enjoy
it.
spring
Then it
break. I
got
was like,
to a
this is
point-
spring break.
Then it got to a point
I
where we were like,
hated
this
it.
is gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Maybe
It was
we
a
should. Maybe we
nightmare.
should like stop eating baked goods and drinking every day. But there were a couple of times. This is once people started like, all the rules, whatever
Yeah.
set in, and people kind of getting out and about.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple of times that where she went on errands like down the street. Like
Yeah.
it shouldn't take more than a couple minutes. Where like she was not home for a while. I was like, she's gone.
I
Like, she's
hated.
gone.
I hated it so
miserable.
much. It was
I
so
was like,
bad.
she's
That was
gone. She's not
awful.
coming back.
It's a horrible social experiment. that
Yeah.
they
It
did
was
on us.
horrible.
Yeah.
So then, May of 21, my friend Lindsay Redwine owns a short-term rental management company.
Yeah.
And she and I had lunch, and she was kind of talking about kind of what help they need. But she was like, do you want to get in real estate? I was like, I want to be real estate adjacent. Like, I don't really
Yeah.
I'm not interested in being a realtor at all.
Mm-mm.
But I've always followed the market and just been really interested in that part. And so I started working for her, and it was going to be part-time, but they needed a lot of help. She's had this company a very long time. She was one of the first people in Austin to kind of do this. And now it's been
She
4
actually-
years.
She got that job.
I love
How she
that.
got me? She's like, you need
You want to
me.
kiss me?
Yeah, basically is what she told us. She's like, no, you need to
I
hire
think
me.
that's a really good idea. Like, that's great that you landed on that. 'Cause
Yeah. It's been really interesting, and there's been a huge evolution just in 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And the
Okay,
office is 2 blocks from my house.
Ugh,
Nice.
I
Don't
love
worry,
it.
I drive.
And they have meetings at Matt's. I've seen you have meetings at Matt's.
That's what I call them. Now they just know that I'm leaving on Friday and I'm not coming back. I'm available by phone, but Matt's has no internet, and that's not my fault. You can call me, but I can't do much.
It's not my fault.
I wasn't done.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
done with my drink or my queso. or
Yeah.
I've got a whole stack of plates.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, but I love it. We have a great team.
Oh,
It's fun.
good.
It's
What's the
challenging.
name of it?
It's called Renters Club.
Ranchers Club.
Renters Club.
Renters
Yeah.
Club, and then there's
And is it like Airbnb? Like, do y'all work with the Airbnb?
We manage people's homes for them.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
their homes are on Airbnb, Verbo, and then Direct, and then some other, platforms. But
Well,
we
I might be
manage
reaching
all
out
of
to
that.
you because I need to get the big house at the ranch rented out.
Yeah. Do y'all do anything outside of Austin?
We do.
It's not that far. It's only 45 minutes.
Yeah. We have some dripping. We have Lakeway. We have a ranch in Burnett.
This
We have
is
one house in
Smithville.
Houston
In
and one
Houston,
house in
yeah.
California,
Mm.
oddly, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you. What do you do, Sammy?
medical sales for ophthalmology and optometry. Yeah.
Eyeballs.
Eyeballs.
Oh my God.
So
There
products.
are cow eyeballs in my freezer right now if anybody's interested.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. They're delicious.
No. They use them for training sometimes, and he puts them in the freezer.
No,
and it
yeah,
freaks me out every
like
time.
That's my day
No.
job, and
And they're big cow eyeball, like special spot.
It's
it's Austin, so it's like, people are always asking me what I do because it's like I have my day job and then I'm involved in like
then you're
5 other
busy.
things.
Yeah.
Like I'm a buddy's startup company I'm involved in and other projects. And
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah.
stick.
Y'all got involved with compassionate cultivation
Uh-huh.
early.
Involved in that. Involved in, like I said, another startup. And so yeah, just typical Austin stuff.
I love it.
Yeah. So maybe
Good connection.
maybe one of them will work out.
Yeah. Roll
someday,
the dice. Roll
and I
the
can
dice.
make $5 off of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about Austin is, though, that nobody knows what anybody does here.
I do not. That was what Shelly and I were
favorite.
talking about. Is like we have all these friends, and then we only find out what they do
Yeah.
when
Years
we sit
in.
down at the podcast. And talk.
Exactly. We're like,
Yeah.
I
I
know.
didn't even
We're like,
know.
I don't even know. Do
I
y'all
can-
work?
And
I mean,
don't
I can-
know.
You know what's funny? I'm talking about Fridays. Like at her when she was with the RV shows and the boat shows,
I didn't
like
work
she didn't work on Fridays.
Yeah.
Like that, she just
Nice.
didn't. And so,
I
when-
love your energy,
Yeah,
by the way.
she was
I know.
like,
The vibe is so.
and so when she started this
down for
job,
it.
like this job at Renters Club, she's like,
This has hurt my
I
religion.
don't know
Yeah.
about
It's
this
like-
Friday working thing. And then we always have Minority Friday or whatever. And
She's
I-
like,
and I
I
remember
don't need you to ruin
my brother
vibe."
came in like for South by or something like that, like, years ago. And he said, he's like, do people work around here? I was like, not on
Mind your business.
not on Friday.
Nobody asked
what is
you.
it? Like,
Lindsay did.
like,
We just walk around the trail and act like we're
yeah,
working.
Yeah.
It's like Fridays, no. If they and by the way, like in my industry,
And I would say not Monday either.
in my industry, like if you'd be hard pressed to find like a surgeon on a Friday
Yeah.
past noon.
too.
Past noon.
Yeah.
There's just no
I
way.
think everything needs to move to a 4-day week. Let's
Yeah.
just
Let's
move
just-
it to a
let's
4-day
let's
week.
call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
But then what's going to happen? I'm gonna give you some little information. Fridays for teachers are very much like in the past. Now they're not as much, but it would be like, okay, that's gonna be a movie day, or
Right.
that's gonna be like
Yeah.
a chill day, or it's gonna be a wrap it up day.
Yeah.
If you go to a 4-day week, then Thursday's gonna become the wrap up day.
Exactly.
Thursday night's my favorite night to go out.
I know. And then Thursday will be Minority Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
And barely on Monday.
And a lot of
Ending at
times you
noon.
can get a lot of crap done in 3 days.
And I think it's
most
very
of the days, if you can
motivating, yeah.
extend it too long, people aren't going to do that
Right.
much work.
If you compress it and you know that the end of the work. The end of the work week is the end of the work week is in 2 days.
Yeah.
Then you
I think if you put it out there, people are going to be super productive.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think if you work in an industry where the work still has to get done no matter what, and that's how your business is set up, then you're going to get it done no matter what.
Exactly.
I mean, there are weeks that I work
takes you
all day Friday. There are weeks that I work all weekends, but it's still got to get done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just try to get it all done in 4 days.
Yeah. Exactly.
But there, a lot of people, I think, agree with us. Just going to Macho Rancho on Friday.
It's a work
at
day.
11 o'clock, and like it's just full of people.
Yeah.
And they're there all day, just like we're there all day. So it's like they're on the same. Yeah.
Lindsay called me one day on a Friday, and she's like, "Where are you?" I was like, "Macho Rancho." She goes, "Okay, well, I'm headed into the office." I was like, "The whole office is here. They're in the bar area too, at a different table." She's like, "I'll just come to Macho Rancho."
Exactly.
She came to Macho Rancho to like have a 10-minute meeting. We were all there.
That's hilarious.
Like, get it done. Get it done.
Yeah.
She's like, "Okay,
That's
all right, see y'all later."
Okay, we have to. We're running out of time, so you're going to have to come back. But we have to talk about inside dogs and outside dogs.
Yes.
All right. Are you an inside dog or an outside dog?
I'm an inside dog with outside dog tendencies.
Okay, and what does that mean?
That means he's bougie,
Yeah.
but
I
he
think
likes
so.
to.
He likes
to say
to pretend
he's an outside dog.
he's an outside
Yeah.
He's definitely a inside. I mean, he's not like a purse dog like Nimish, but he's definitely
right.
purse
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Wait, now we have inside dog, outside dog, and a purse dog.
I only know one purse
It
dog.
goes on and
It's
on.
Nimish.
Yeah.
It's like
We were talking about this yesterday because someone said it, and then someone else at the table was like, "What are you talking about?" And so we explained to them, what they're like. How did that start? And I told them, my friend Burke Edwards is the one who told me originally, and then I remember telling you guys.
Yeah.
At the after KittyCon, we were at.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
trying to figure out where it was. It was Nickel City.
Oh yeah.
Nickel
I love that
City.
place.
I brought it up.
Which is
I think I'm gonna go there.
That's where outside dogs hang out.
Yeah,
100%.
and I remember saying it to someone, and we sparked this whole we went around the table.
Oh my gosh.
Like people pointing out, "No, you're not an inside, you're an outside dog," and people claiming that they're outside dogs. It was fun.
Yeah.
But that's how it all started.
And
it's still going.
and it
today.
still goes on.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
think
like,
I'm probably an outside dog with inside dog tendencies.
yeah.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
A little more
Probably
feral
so.
than you.
I wonder
you
if
are.
this should people should try to match their dog in partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I feel like
Actually,
Adrian
I think
and
you
I are
want the
full on
opposite.
outside dog.
I think
No,
if
they're
you
the
had
same.
two, no,
No,
he's a
we're,
Inside dog with outside
tendencies.
Oh,
She's
you're
an
outside with
inside.
inside tendencies.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shelly is definitely outside dog.
Shelly's definitely outside dog.
Outside.
I am an outside dog,
Yeah.
but I don't like the rain. I'm a cat.
So.
But we need it. We need rain.
She's an outside dog with a doghouse. Or a garage that maybe they would let the door open
She's
for her.
She's an outside dog. That's a cat.
Yeah.
I cannot. I think I was a cat in my former life.
Oh,
I
my
cannot stand to get my face wet. I cannot.
It's funny. We'll if I'm out with the guys or whatever, it's just Nimish or whomever, and we see something or see someone, some random person doing something or whatever, he'll just go outside dog. we just go around all day like
yeah.
inside
We
dog.
should use
outside dog. Inside
maybe
dog,
we
yeah.
should use
good.
Cowan's label maker and just start labeling it.
Exactly. Just put stickers
Yeah.
on people's
Hey, we're
legs.
gonna use your label maker.
Hey, this is the big debate. Robert. Inside or outside?
Classify Robert.
Kroll?
Yes.
Outside.
Outside dog.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
What does he think he is?
Oh, he thinks he's an inside dog.
Oh, bless.
I know.
So
Clueless.
Yeah.
Clueless.
precious.
He's married to an inside dog.
I
but
think
Yes.
he
he's
is
an outside dog, but his hair needs inside treatment. He's like
Needs a nice little
he's like
blowout.
a blowout. He's getting a blowout.
Yeah.
I think Robert's a outside dog.
I think
we
he's
hung out
outside
with him
dog.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were with him yesterday.
Oh,
I think,
good.
I'm so jelly. I have
Oh.
not gotten to hang out with them in so long, and I'm like I'm having I told Shelly this morning. I was like, I'm having sadness that I'm not hanging out with them.
Well, change that.
Yeah.
We can't match. We're just in different I don't know. We're just
Awesome.
different energies right now. I don't know.
Because you're a cat. Nobody wants to hang out
Yeah,
with
you're
a cat.
and they're dogs.
Yeah.
It's like, no cats allowed. No cats allowed.
I'm gonna work on it.
I have to tell you guys, and this before we wrap up, whenever we see you guys,
Oh my gosh.
it's it just brings a smile to my face.
Oh
Like,
my
whenever I see
gosh.
you guys
I love
out,
it. Love you so much.
because I know
You guys
some
are so
fun's about to
sweet.
happen. I know something
Oh.
fun is about.
Well, I've
that's true.
always
We are
been
good times.
obsessed with this one.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
I want to
I
hang
am
out
like,
with Jade.
no offense.
my
Like,
gosh.
I'm kind of a fangirl.
I know.
Y'all are
we are
ridiculous.
like stalkery.
It's not that
We're
exciting.
like,
But I think you don't understand what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
Like, I get your vibe and I'm so into it. And then Sammy is so sweet and kind.
has
That's right.
smile.
So, I mean, I've never seen you get angry and never, you're just like a sweet angel baby.
Oh, thank you.
You're
So-
just an
Appreciate it.
angel
Oh,
baby.
Angel baby.
So inside, outside, doggy.
We just love y'all. We love y'all so much, and we're so glad that y'all came onto the podcast with us. I know it's gonna bring our numbers way up.
You're so silly. I don't know if we got
You're
to
gonna
finish
push
anything.
us into
Well,
the
we're gonna have you back
5%.
because
Part two.
I
we
know,
only
yeah, look.
answered like four of the questions.
I know.
We would love to
We
come
have
back.
so
We're
much
gonna
fun.
Do
dive
part-
with
I mean, we
you
didn't
into
even
other
talk
things.
about you working with
With Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say it.
Oh, I want
Yeah.
to
TBD.
or the
Ooh,
Houston
if this is
Oiler
leave it at that.
connection.
Leave it at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send y'all our questions because you might need to do some like research. on
Make sure y'all want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is part one.
this is
part
part
one.
one.
Part one. This is a series.
and we might go.
Oh my gosh,
video
it's the
next.
Okay.
Sammy Jen series.
Yes.
Wow.
Hopefully my
There's a
voice
lot.
won't sound like
Oh,
I've smoked 3 packs of cigarettes
Look,
in my trailer for 70
Mom
years.
and Dad with their Camel and Winston's like really did me in.
we
I always say that. I'm
Oh
like,
my
I sound like I've been smoking cigarettes in my trailer house for 70 years.
You do have that sexy Demi Moore
I think it's
thing
sexy.
going.
Is it sexy? But it's
Yeah.
also kind of rednecky. It's not
Yeah.
that great.
Yeah.
love
I don't
it.
think so.
I love it.
I think
You're
it's
so cute.
it's just smoky and hot.
I don't. It's not a
Yeah.
problem at all. I actually like this morning. I walked into where did we go, Shelly?
Exactly. Meow. Meow.
We went to Kirby Lane on Kirby Lane, and I was like, I rolled literally out of bed because we had our
Spring
fundraiser, and I was
The
just
old
like,
spring
I'm
fling
so
got you.
sorry. I
You
know.
got-
She was
I got
flinging and
I got
flinging.
flinged.
You got spring flung.
I got flinged.
You got,
You got flung.
I got
You got flunged.
All right, Texas, Texas.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
See, he didn't even do it.
She didn't do it right though.